Here on the south side, welcome in John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. He's 2 outs away. Anthony Prado getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Vaughn in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. And the crowd goes home disappointed. Back here, Citizens Bank Park with Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. The Yanks with a big opportunity today. The chance to clinch a division crown with a win. Singing, even with the predictions that they'd be contenders, still a big accomplishment just to be in this position.
Yeah, Boog, the season isn't played in your analytics shredder. It's played on the field, brother, and they've backed up the hype so far.
Here's Stanton now. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Kike Hernandez will hit next. He's been a great free agent sign. That one drilled left field. Schwarber ranges back. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. His 7th home run of the season. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
That one opts against the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Marsh makes the play, and that is. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Hard hit down the line and left. And foul ball.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Hitting the air out to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now here is Harper. There's a strike. Harper would reach 400 career homers with one more long ball. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez. And all of those guys are Hall of Fame sluggers.
Schwarber stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bellinger makes the catch, and that will end. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks. He last pitched 2 days ago. Hit on the ground to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So, man aboard. And next for New York, Spencer Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now a long throw to first. He takes it on his own. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air. Brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Bottom nine, here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Blackburn back to work.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
And a foul ball. And the 0-2. And that one ripped to left. Taylor makes the grab, one away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground right side. Takes it himself. Phillies have just one out remaining.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
This could end it.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball.
And they are headed for October. They've won the National League East. So the New York Yankees, with the win to secure the division title, Singy, this is what they aimed for since the beginning of spring training.
Yeah, and the expectations were there as well, Boog. So maybe they felt a bit of pressure at some point, but they've really lived up to the hype. I mean, this is a terrific job from everyone in this franchise, and now they can really turn their focus to the postseason after a well-deserved celebration in the clubhouse, of course.
Back here in New York with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. And that one fouled off.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And it's fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Taylor. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Bellinger up to hit.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 1 out, base is empty. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And he deals. Swung on, belted. Back there. Gone. A solo shot. It's 1-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
1 down. And here's Alex Jackson. And that one is lifted in the air. Benintendi sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2. Pulls that one foul. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. Inning over. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb. Right through there for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, like the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Hernandez over to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And that is out of play. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Left field. Taylor sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Back in the Bronx with Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. The Yankees with a chance to set the all-time record for wins in a season with a victory here. What a season it's been for them, Singy. Just dominant the whole way through.
Just simply incredible, Boog. I mean, this should be such a nice feather in the cap for them. And they've already tied one of baseball's most impressive records. And to have a chance at breaking it, wow.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 2 in this one. Up the middle, Volpe. Gets it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground. And that's just foul. Ground ball up the middle. Volpe. Over to first. Rays retired in order. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Boz back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He was all over that one.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels...
Drew Rasmussen taking over on the mound.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone! His 54th home run of the season, and now they're out in front. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 down. And here comes Bellinger. Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. Low drop step going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big time power swing. Last chance for the Rays coming up. Back in the Bronx, all set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the catcher, Ben Wortvet. Swings through the sweeper.
0-1.
Gets under it and pops it up. Volpe makes the catch for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Out to short, and that squirts through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Richie Palacios. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Steps on the bag for 1. Diving stop at first. Yandy Diaz now. Fought off foul. The tying run at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Schmidt is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees get a shutout on the mound. So the New York Yankees with a new mark in baseball history, passing the 1906 Chicago Cubs and the 2001 Seattle Mariners for the most wins in a single season. Incredible run for them, Singy.
Absolutely amazing feat, Boog. I mean, just to say the least there. This is now an historic team. And one thing to remember, though, neither of those clubs went on to win the World Series. But I don't think that's going to give these guys any type of pause. They're going to roll into October with a world of confidence. And I think they're built for the postseason grind.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman right through there for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 in this one. Little chopper rolls foul. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Popped up. Cabrera settles under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dubon under it. He makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Jones. 1 for 2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Dubon should have this one. Corrals it. And that is the third out of the inning. We're at the top of the 8th and into the box for Baltimore. Heston Kjerstad.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Jones takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Now a fly ball to right center. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. There's a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in game 1 of the ALDS. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luke Weaver.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. And that one hammered. Gone way up into the upper deck.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. He gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera, center field. Dubon makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. Out of here. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. He sends it out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 7-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking.
So 2 down. Spencer Jones now at the plate. In the air, right side. And the inning is over. But they blow this one. We go to the 9th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball.
Now, Boog, it's going to be a long series, but you can't ask for a better start for this home side. Their bullpen's getting rest at the right time, and they've got the lead. Performances like this can help you win a few games, not just one.
Bounce to the left side, and that's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, like the defense worked behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
On the ground to third, but it kicks foul. Free, 1 strike away from securing game 1. This one popped up. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the series opener here at home. So the New York Yankees have jumped out to a 1-0 lead in this division series.
Yeah, and that carries a lot of weight in a 5-game series, Boog. It's huge to get an advantage right away.
Yep, a Game 2 victory will have them 1 step away from the LCS.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, on the other side, losing Game 1 can really sharpen that focus, man. Those guys know that they've got very little room for error at this point.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Yankees.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're here in Game 2 of the ALDS. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing.
He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the baseline, and that will end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles 1. We're in the 2nd game of this division series. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Gallen back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Aaron Judge at the plate. That's a laser base hit. Tag got him, and he can't scramble back in time. Way too much of a turnaround first there. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. And that one is going to go.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. They go back to back. His second home run of the series. And they add on. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A towering shot to center. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
That one ripped. Out of here. He hammers one out to right. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
They wasted no time in that at-bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Now the Orioles. So 2 away with nobody on. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 7-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 8-1.
Well, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And that's the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Kobe Mayo. And it's fouled away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Rutschman at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Out towards right center field. Bellinger settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. Fly ball down the line. Judge getting an angle on it. And makes the grab. And that is that. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Carl Edwards Jr.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
On the ground at first, and he handles it himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now, 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. O'Neill going back on it. Way back, out of here.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Out to center. Dubon gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Now back, center fielder.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for New York, Cody Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that ends the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Jazz tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's Mauricio Dubon. That's in there. Strike 1. Foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Line drive. But it's off his glove.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. And we're here in game 2 of the ALDS. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. And the Orioles lead. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Cowser going back. Leaping, and he brought it back.
Just a great place to play the outfield. Very friendly walls, scalable with the ability to go up and bring back home runs. Tremendous play right there, and nothing feels better as an outfielder.
At the plate, Spencer Jones. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying. And it's gone!
Just an excellent swing all the way around.
Now, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Kowser hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyrone.
2 outs, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor stepping in now for the Yankees. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one's back. And it's out of here. That's his 3rd home run. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. 1 for 4 with a double. Aiken, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. They explode with 3 solos. Back now in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill, right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 2. Here comes a pitch. Just outside. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Mayo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. They're down to their final strike.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1 strike away. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bellinger ranging back. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series. So the New York Yankees carry their momentum over from game 1.